Another busy day, the morning after the night before, and I'm back, so much back onto music and everything else like that. I wanted to talk today about something I wanted to talk today about a conversation. Now, it sounds like a horrible name drop, but it's true and it's where it happened. When I was having lunch with Branford Marsalis last year, this vlog, we had a really good chat about Sonny Rollins. And this is kind of second-hand information from Branford to me, directly from Sonny. And it's kind of something that I get my beginner students, well, students of all levels really, to do. And what Branford was saying to me is that Sonny, he grew up in Harlem. He didn't have didn't have a record player, didn't have transcribe, didn't have an iMac with, almost limitless music available. He just had the radio. And one of the things Sonny taught himself to do was to play a lot of the songs off the radio, a lot of the popular melodies. That's where you get such great melodic improvisation in Sonny Rollins' music. It's just so much melodic inventiveness there, and Sonny traces that back to his ability to be able to pick tunes up very, very easily. In one sense, we've all got it. We all like to sing along to melodies and, whistle. Whistling maybe is a lost art, older men tend to do it, I don't know. But we all have kind of that facility in our brains to be able to get it out. The question is, can you get it out of the saxophone? And one of the things I'm always talking to students about is being able to play simple melodies. Now, I did a really good lesson called the scale primer, which I refer to a lot, where basically you play through your scales. You play through them, crotchet equals 60, that's quarter note equals 60, and you just aim to play them through all the way through. And then you do them in quavers and then triplets, etc. So you're learning how to subdivide the beat. But then what you want to do on a scale is to be able to play simple melodies. And let's go, something as simple as Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, in B flat. Can you just nail it straight off the bat? A little bit of improv there. If you've never heard Mozart's variations on Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, can I strongly urge you to have a listen to them. They're phenomenal, fantastic, great bit of theme and variation work, which is essentially what we're doing when we're improvising, and probably Mozart did improvise most of those. So you've kind of got this understanding of being able to play melodies, and then be able to take it I'd always say either do it in one of three ways. Either move that melody in semitones, so up to B major, or round a fall to E flat, okay, or in minor third. So we were starting on B flat, so minor third above B flat will be D flat major, okay? And the reason that's so important is what I found, both when learning myself, but more when teaching, is that people really struggle to be able to move things around the circle of fifths, or, taking melodies into different keys and things like that. And learning melodies that what I mean by that, is licks, taking ideas or patterns are not a nice thing to, but you understand what I mean, taking musical phrases and playing them in different keys, which is something that all great players say that they do. What you need to do is to be able to play things that you could sing without thinking about them. So melodies from childhood, those things that are really ingrained in your head. When you were learning that melody as a child, nobody ever said to you, you've got to sing a B flat here and F there and E flat, and make sure you don't play the E. Do you know what I mean? You just sang it. And you want that kind of freedom when you're playing the saxophone. And that's what I'm aiming for. When I'm improvising, I'm trying to hear melody. I'm trying to hear and develop melodies. Always my goal when I'm doing that. Gosh, that's a lot easier than politics. It's a pity that, I don't know, it's just, yeah, I'm really glad to get back to music again. I'm one of these people, I'm a restless personality. I like to have many fingers in many different pies. But it doesn't always do me good. I get bored doing the same thing over and over again, believe it or not. Maybe you realise that. But certainly if I'm spread too wide, which I feel like I have been in the last few weeks, it's been crazy. Loads and loads of admin, loads of practice I need to catch up on. I've got masses of contracts and new gig dates to come up as well, including a very special gig about Blue Note, which we're going to be doing at the Cambridge Arts Theatre later this year. All these sort of stuff, it's just crazy. But I am going to head into London in a minute to attend the launch of the D'Addario Select Jazz Mouthpiece. Hopefully some of you might be there. There's a few people there. I'm not sure whether I'll get there for the start of it, but I certainly aim to be there. It's just by Waterloo Station in London, so I'm really looking forward to this. It should be a really good event. It's great to support D'Addario, and I'm really pleased to be supporting them with such a fantastic mouthpiece that those guys have made. But I need to go and get ready now, so in fact, I'm actually going to run, get my ticket from the station, and then come back home, teach a student, and then go. So as you've seen, no trains, which means I can't get to London, which is really annoying, but not the end of the world because I'm so tired anyway. So I guess it would probably be a good time to probably head home for a little while, and it's looking like 45-minute delays, and as the event's only just over an hour long, it's a long way to go. It's not to miss it really. I'll be honest with you, I've left my sunglasses at home, but I'll be honest with you, there are times when I am very jealous of people like Casey Neistat who have amazing cityscapes to fly their drone round, even though you're not technically supposed to do it. But I've got to say, this beautiful countryside, especially just as the wheat is starting to get ready for harvest and the poppies are coming up, I think this is better than any city. Okay, primarily as a way of keeping me awake, because I am starting to fall asleep, I thought I'd do a very quick Q&A at the end of today's vlog. I'm not quite sure if I should go the whole hog and a full country bumpkin, but let's have a quick look through, very quick look through some of your questions. Roger asked me, why am I wearing this jacket? Advertising from Google. I'm wearing this jacket, Roger, because it's a lovely jacket that YouTube sent me. Bass Players Guild says, sorry we missed the live version, it was a real treat. And you know, the follow-up, as I explained in the vlog, sorry guys, it wasn't out live, it's my fault. I kind of got the YouTube working on the camera, on the phone, but I couldn't get it in landscape, and then I did, and so but then I did it unlisted. I know, my fault. I was basically rushing around as I did it. The follow-up from the mouthpieces, they are still for sale, but I've had no decent offers from anyone on YouTube, so they are going on eBay tomorrow morning, or this morning, so I will post the links below if you want to bid on them on eBay. If you come back to me with a sensible offer, I can take them off eBay. People spamming me telling me I should try Cannonball saxophones. I've tried them, they're okay, but they're not amazing. Rosalind asked me, what did we have for lunch, Bramford? Well, we went to a nice tapas bar, we had some nice tapas and a couple of bottles of wine. It was very nice. I didn't get much work done in the day after that. Thomas Luke asked me what loop pedal I'm using. It's a Bose, is it Boss or Bose, can't remember, but it's a loop station. I got it about 5-6 years ago, it's quite old. I could probably do all of it now on the iPad through GarageBand, and I have messed around with GarageBand, but again, as I said in that vlog, I don't want to spend too much time with gear, because a bit like I was saying with the YouTube thing with the camera, it distracts me from making music, and always the most important thing, sorry, the dead cat is getting in the way of the lens, the most important thing for me first and foremost is to be able to make great music. If I am able to make great music and get involved with some of the stuff, that's great. So that's all I've got time for today. Sadly I didn't make it into London, but that's the UK transport system. And thank you very much for watching. If you don't already, please hit that subscribe button, and as I said earlier on, make sure you can just play around with some melodies, see how many melodies in different keys, take them into different keys you can get through on the sax. I hope you've enjoyed being back on a music vlog. I will not be vlogging tomorrow, but I will hopefully see you next week as we do the 199th and then the 200th vlog. Don't forget, if you've got any ideas for that 200th vlog, please let me know. I've got a few in the bag, but we'll see what happens. So thank you very much for watching. Bye.